This conference will now be
The last
recorded.
concept we discussed,
Joints are not.
joins. Okay.
Yeah, outer join, cross join, full loop.
So, any doubts in the previous sessions? Have you practiced the joins? See
బాగా
here.
ఖరాబ్ అయిపోయింది వచ్చేది.
Huh? Okay. So, joins nothing but retrieving the data from the two or more tables. So for that, we'll use the logical operators in the inner outer. Okay, in the outer left, outer right, outer full outer. Okay, these things completed. Now we need to start cross join and self join. Cross join. See, look at that. What is cross join? A join without common column. Okay, a join without common column criteria is called as a cross join. So just we'll take the data from the two different tables, two or more different tables, but we're not asking to take a common column. So we'll take different data also. Okay, this is used to find the different combinations of data between the tables. Okay, the output will be product of number of records between the tables. For example, in the left table we have 5 records, in the right table we have 4 records. So we'll get 5 for the 20 records. Okay, na? So it gives the different combinations of the data. That output also product of number of records between the tables. Product of number of records between the tables. So join without common column criteria is called as a cross join. Okay, next we will see example. Get the different possibilities how a student can be assigned to a class only when they are having more than 200 marks. Okay, just we are asking the query. So we need to get the different possibilities. Okay, how a student can be assigned. Okay, how a student can be assigned to a class only when they are having more than 200 marks. See, just I'm writing a query. So before that, we need to create a table. Okay, so just I'm taking here student table, class table. Already we created in the previous. So I'm taking student ID, student name, class ID, class name from student table S, and we're taking cross join class C. Look at it. Combinations. See, student ID, student name, class ID, class name. See, these three records are repeated again and again. 111, 333, 555. Why it is repeated 3 times means that a customer IDs are 300, 101, 102. So that's why it is repeated only 3. If the customer ID is 5 means other table 2 XYJ 20,000, 3 like any other record 30,000. So here also same thing, product 1, 1 or 2. See here we'll get 3 to the 6 records. Why? Because first it takes all the columns, because we are asking all the columns. So first employee ID. For this we are taking 101 ASDF. Again this 102 some GHSAD. Okay. Again second time we'll take the second record. Same thing we are doing like this one. Sorry. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Look at there. See, that's why it is doing all chances, all possibilities like product. Like same third record also. Again, we'll get 101, 102, 101, 102. So if it is, it will check for all the records for each and every row in the two tables. So it is called what? Cross join. We'll get a cross join like this only. So there is no common column. First, it takes this first record. This first record, it will check for all the records, and the second record, all the records. For example, in the first table, we have 10 rows, 10 records. In the second table, so we have 6 records. So how many rows will get? 60. 10, 6, just 60 records will get. That is what cross join. Next, self join. Joining a table to it is called a self join. It's itself join itself. It is called a self join. So we are using a same table twice because just ourselves will create a duplicate copy for the existing table. We call it as alias name, table alias name. For example, there is a table like employee ID, employee name, manager ID, salary, hire date. Look at it. So in the starting, for employee, I'm giving A, and for the employee, I'm giving B. For employee A and for employee B, just we are giving two alias names for the same table. Say this time employee ID, employee name, manager ID from the employee A table, and manager name from the employee B table. See, just I'm asking the employee manager ID and employee ID both are matching, will get the records. Manager ID, employee ID. See, employee ID, manager ID. So sometimes employee ID, manager ID both are same. Then we'll get the records. It's called what? Self join. Just taking the table itself. We're not going for another table, extra table. Just we're taking only this table. In this table only, we're creating another alias name. We're creating a duplicate table ourselves. So we'll take the data, match data. It's a manager ID and employee ID whose both records are matching. Then we'll get the data. This is what called self join. Okay, this concept is joins. Okay, take this cross join and self join. ఏమంటారు?
అయిపోయిందండి.
యా యాక్చువల్గా ఏంటంటే జనరల్గా బిఫోర్ దట్ మనం సో అది డిఫరెంట్
స్క్రోల్ చేయను అన్న కొంచెం.
Okay, after completion, just tell me once.
Done, bro. అయిపోయింది.
Okay, yeah, Sandeep, what about you? Completed?
Yes, Srinivas garu.
Okay,
It's complete.
yeah. Next, we'll discuss another concept called operators. It's a very simple concept. So, what is operator? Okay, it's an operator is a symbol specifying an action that is performed on one or more expressions. Okay, just there are symbols. Operators, nothing but symbols. Perform the operations by using operands. Perform the operations by using operations is called operator. Here also said an operator is a symbol specifying an action that is performed on one or more expressions. Like there are number of operators on there, like arithmetic, comparison. So this comparison operators also we call it as logical operators. Comparison and logical both are same. Then range operators, list, string, unknown, and logical and logical or logical not also there. Okay. Sorry, this comparison also called as relational. I forgot. Comparison means relational operators, and logical operators means logical and logical or logical not. Arithmetic, comparison or relational, range operators like between, not between, list operators in, not in, string like, unknown values is null, not null, and logical operators. Okay, so just coming to the arithmetic operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulo. See, modulo means it gives the remainder. Okay, see, for example, just I'm taking select employee id, employee name, salary. Okay, so we'll get employee id 101, employee name Srinivas, salary 20,000. So for the salary I'm adding 1,000. It will create extra column. The name is total salary, salary plus 1,000. Okay, after getting the result I'm creating another column. Automatically it will create and we are getting from emp. Okay, just will execute this for your idea purpose. Okay, yeah. Next, we'll log in into this. Uh, our what is our database name? I think Excel, no? Okay, look at there. Just we said employee ID, apply name, salary. And for the salary, I'm adding 1,000 and creating another extra new column is called total salary. Look at there. Total salary from employee table. So like you can do all the arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and everything. And we'll go for comparison also. See, select columns from the table. This is the common, but you can say where condition. It's called like where clause. Expression one, comparison operator, expression two, like many. So equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to, not equal. So all are you can take. For example, see, select employee name. Okay, just it is, see, two different queries I'm writing. Select employee name from employee table. select employee name from employee table where employee ID is equal to 101. If the employee ID is 101, then we'll get the data, okay, from the employee name only. Next here, employee ID and employee name from employee table where salary is more than 20,000. If the salary is more than 20,000, we'll get employee ID and employee name from the employee table. Next, range operators. Okay, between, not between. See, for example, where salary is between 10,000 to 30,000, we'll get the who are getting salaries between 10 to 30,000, and where salary is not between 20 and 40,000, where salary is not between 20 and 40,000, between, not between. Next, list operators. See, in, not in. See, if the employee name, if it is Sridhar Anil, then we'll get, not in, except Sridhar Anil, we'll get. Next, unknown values. Just we are taking null value. See, employee ID, employee name from employee where employee ID is null. If it is null, we'll get the null values. Next, logical operators. Already we discussed this. So select star from employee where employee name equal to Anil or employee name is equal to Kishore. Either Anil or Kishore, then we'll get the data. And it is not possible because at the same time employee name Anil or Kishore not possible. So that's why just we won't get this data. And for here we'll get the data. Two records will get. If it is Anil or Kishore, we'll get the data. So logical operators. So like this, we'll follow this. Okay, yeah, take this.
అయిపోయిందన్న.
అంటే స్పెసిఫిక్ పనిచేస్తుంది మనకి. సార్ ఒక పని చేయండి, కీబోర్డ్ ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసిన పంపిణీ చేస్తారు కీబోర్డ్ ఎలా లేదు. పెట్టుకుంటే పెట్టండి, రెజ్యూమ్ పెట్టేసుకోండి. మీరు చెప్పండి. చాలా Okay, completed.
Yes, sir, I completed.
Yeah. Okay, just practice all these things. We'll discuss another concept on tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.